Hey everybody, welcome back. My energy dumb high, lit. You know what I'm saying, man? Excited, we back. Season number 2, you know what I mean? 3 if you serious though. Yo, welcome back. You know what I mean? Season number 3. Three of them. We done had three of them season. Three of them. Ha! INDEEPENT. No, you know that means.
You need to watch the Marco Polo.
Marco. Yo, you know that commercial? He be like, Marco Polo. Is this the Marco? I ain't the Polo. He said, oh, Marco Polo. Okay, start me over this time. I'm ready, man.
$1 million pose with these $1 million flows. I ain't thinking about a deal, ain't $1 million no. Back up
Welcome back, season 3. Three of them season. Uno, dos, 3 of them season. Your boy Dajon Alford, if you nasty and you beautiful. And we back for the male tuition again. Y'all thought it was over. Everybody done came in with these now. Everybody got a talk show. Everybody got a podcast, something like that. Everybody, but when it was us, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was taking notes. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to season 3 of The Male Intuition. Really excited lineup for you guys today. So we're going to get right started, jump right back into it. Insecure. You know what I mean? Huge shout out to Issa Rae. She's doing a phenomenal job with the show. That whole cast, the production is just amazing. Season 1, you know what I'm saying, was really good.
I didn't have a problem with season 1 at all.
Shout out to Lawrence, Team Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? Lawrence
I love
Hive.
Lawrence is that guy.
Lawrence Hive.
I like that couch too.
However, I do have.
I'm glad the however came.
I do have, just some concerns.
Insecure is fucking lit, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Don't nobody wear a condom in that fucking show. What did you talk about? That show is turned off, nigga. What you mean? I know you seen the last episode.
I didn't see the finale or the last
episode that came on. You saw
the finale.
The finale is what I saw. Yeah, right. So you seen it? No, you didn't see it. But did you see the episode before that?
I did.
Which is what we really need to be talking about.
Okay.
Somebody's eye got put out. Contacts, glasses, people that need resolution, things of this nature. They understand what it's like to touch your eyeball, to put something in your eyeball voluntarily. Issa was a victim of involuntary eye slaughter. Now the main question that I want to ask, was Daniel wrong for doing what he did?
Anybody, in my opinion, who thinks Daniel's wrong is straight out their mind. It's no way.
Let's just call it what it is.
Like, she was in here talking about this rotation that she wanted to be in. She put herself in a predicament to get back with the dude that she played, right? This guy is
and called it a rotation. You know what I'm saying? Where does that come from?
My problem is he apologized after.
Ew, why would you apologize? What is the apologization for?
You know what I'm saying?
It was, bro, if I remember the scene correctly, he said, let me act it out. I'm about to cut. And then he shot her eye out right in her shit.
She moved. Like he said, I'm about to come. Right?
And then he came.
Right.
Why is it his fault? Now I'm a man, you a man. When I shoot, do I know where it's going? No, I don't. Do I know it's coming? I can tell you that. Now, do I know where it's about to go? No, I don't.
I think there's a level of respect, right? And that's the kind of conversations what I had with some people,
right?
And it was a level of respect there, right? So there are some females who
like it,
would like that, who would prefer that, right? She put herself in that position,
correct,
right? And then she got upset with the man who didn't do it intentionally, and treated him as such, as if it was intentional, right? But you put yourself in that position. He didn't come in and say, "Hey, what's up?" That wasn't a part of their regular routine.
Nah.
She came out. She was her friends amped her up. She went to that workshop. She learned a new trick. Came back in and said, "Hey, no, let me do this for you.
I'm about to take care of you. I'm about to take care of you.
He then took the necessary precautions and said, "Hey, baby, I'm about to come." Right? She said, and
then it happened.
It happened.
Now, would you do that? Would you do that?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you come on somebody's face? I don't think it's ever okay to do something like that, but I do believe that if you establish that point of view within the individual at that time that, you know, hey, is this something that you're into? And they give you the green light later on in that day, it's okay, do it. Because she opened that door for it to be done. But I'm gonna keep it moving, because if we keep talking about this conversation, somebody gonna get taxed, motherfucker. Just to give everybody a brief background, there was a young lady involved with a group of other individuals, which she claimed to be her friends, that what authorities and everybody believe is that she was set up amongst these individuals. They believe that there was some type of sexual abuse, but there's no hardcore fact
evidence yet.
There's no hardcore evidence yet. Nobody has been arrested yet. Nobody's to the point of blame for it. Right. It's still an ongoing investigation, but
they're still trying to go through the toxicology reports and all of that.
Right. But she did die. She was left in the freezer. They found her body.
She froze to death.
She froze to death. For me personally, when I think about situations like this, I was actually on a flight. I was coming back from Dallas when I was getting caught up to speed on everything. And my first thought was, immediately, the first thing I said was, it's all about the company that you keep. She don't hang with this type of group of individuals. She's still home today, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. You got to be aware of the company that you keep.
Well,
I'm not blaming the mother. A lot of people want to blame the mother.
So there's a lot of factors that play into.
It's a lot of factors.
This topic and this subject, and I think this is a really interesting case, because this is a lot of people are still even upset with the police.
Right. And their lack just to.
Right. And for me personally, in the research that I've done thus far, I'm not so upset with the police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't think this is the same case. This is very unfortunate, but I don't think this is kind of the same as, you know, some of the recent police, you know, scrutiny that's been going on in today's society. I'm really concerned, because I remember it brought me back, right? So hotel parties, the tellies, right? College.
I seen the video. That's how it came off to me.
College dorms, you
right,
know what I mean?
Right.
This isn't a new scenario. We see this all the time, right? We live this. You know what I'm saying? Not if you went to a college, or if you've been to a college dorm or a college party, dorm party, like, this isn't a new scenario, right? You have to be very cautious and understand that stuff sneaks up on you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's scary, right? Because when you look at that video, regardless of the conspiracy theories of her being set up and all of that, she was still by herself in those videos, right? She was stumbling, like anything could have happened to her.
Right.
Anything could have happened to her. Like, even if she didn't get locked into that freezer, anything could have happened to her. Somebody could have came up on her. Like, she was by herself when she was supposed to be with her homies. Like, where were her friends? You know what I'm saying? Why was she alone for that period of time? One of the videos showed that they were all together walking down the hall. Then the next video, she's by herself. You know what I'm saying? So they either left her, they was playing a game, they was playing manhunt. I don't know what the situation was, but
it's really
unfortunate, because now the hotel didn't even release the footage. You know what I'm saying? The family, the mother thinks it's a conspiracy. She thinks that, you know what I mean, there was some foul play involved, that she didn't, you know what I'm saying, because of her condition, fall into or stumble into the freezer, that she was murdered. Like, she was put into the freezer.
I do hope that everything is resolved, and that, you know, the mother could at some point find peace behind everything. But I'm glad we had an opportunity to shed some light on that, because that was weighing on my heart. I'm not even gonna try to say it, but him. I'm talking about him.
Yeah. So
in that video with him hanging that little white boy.
Right. Hear me out. His creative inspiration in regards to, when you saw him hang that little white boy, how did you feel?
Oh, I was shocked. I was shocked. As soon as I seen it.
But what
I'm
type
like,
of what did that bring out of you? Like how'd you feel? Like
So I seen the little legs kicking. I didn't know. I thought it was a black person. Yeah, I mean, the first thing you start thinking, you be like, oh, damn, another 12 years slave, another black person, right? Birth of a nation. When I seen him as a white kid, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna lie. My body was, I kind of was like, oh, a white person.
it automatically, like you said, the tendency for some
Right.
people, if you saw it in a different sequence, but even just seeing the white,
You seen the whole thing,
right?
right.
I saw it in the original sequence, seeing that white boy being hung.
It's still alarming.
It was very alarming.
Right. It's still alarming.
But now imagine a white person viewing that video.
Would they care?
Some symbolism, right?
It's all symbolism.
It's all cinema.
Nobody actually got hung.
It's all cinema. But to think, and he was doing it based off of Emmett Till and Emmett Till's mother watching, the things happening to her son.
Right.
And the little white boy in the video is getting hung in front of this audience. So, and the little black boy is standing and looking at him, right?
Right.
Just like how when they used to hang little black boys, the little white
And the
boys
little white
sit-
kids would sit up and
sit
look,
there and
right? Is racism something that's taught? Or is it in, like, is it taught? It's a learned behavior,
It's a
right?
learned behavior.
Nobody's born like, fuck them over there. Nobody does that. It's all about what you learn as you grew up.
Yeah. I think it was a dope concept for that video because it's going to make people who actually watch the video, and if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's going to evoke a certain emotion and start a
Right.
certain conversation
Right.
for white people
Right.
to see that, right? There are different levels of racism, like you said, right? There's overt racism, there's subliminal racism, there's white privilege, and I don't think every white person is racist, but I do believe that.
But they will take that privilege.
They have an undertone, and
They will take that privilege if it's thrown their way. Right.
Of white privilege
Right.
that can't escape them, and because they may not be racist, but still have that white privilege, they kind of feel like it's okay that they have, they like black people and they're not racist. But if you're not standing to correct that privilege,
then you are part of that problem.
Then you're still a part of that problem.
Right. Then you are part of the
Then
problem.
you're still a part of that problem.
Kind of gets you to a point where you want to ask yourself, well, what do we do as a people? How should we respond to certain things? Even if you want to talk about Kenneka Jenkins, right? How should we feel? Or would her situation be different if it was a white girl that got found in that freezer
You already know.
in Chicago?
You already
Chicago would be upside down right now. And about 4-5 people be locked up. Everybody that was in that video be locked up in jail right now. If that was a white girl that got found in that freezer. You understand me?
On a
brighter note.
On a lighter note,
Man.
it is fall, the greatest season of
I
the
love
fall.
me some fall. Let me tell you something. Fall right into winter. You know what I
That
mean?
good fresh weather.
I love the dress. I'm like really
Get
nice. But
fresh
let me
weather.
tell you something, bro.
It's layers.
It's nothing like wearing a jacket. Okay? What are we talking about?
That 3/4 trench.
What? Bro, you could wear, honestly.
That duffel.
What? You know what I'm saying? It's just a better time.
I
The
just-
summertime is too loosey goosey. It's just whatever. Like, how about the women? What are we doing? Leggings, jeggings? What do they call them? The leggings is like,
gonna be crazy.
I don't like the see-through ones. I don't want to see your draw.
Matter of fact, I see you with the Uggs on.
Right.
I see you with the Uggs.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What's gonna be the wave for this fall? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
2K just dropped. No, Madden just dropped.
2K just dropped.
2K just
And
dropped.
I'll tell you something right now. I started playing it this morning. That game gonna get played. You know what I mean? Fuck everything else, bro. It is what it is. Football season just
You know what I'm
dropped.
saying?
It is what it is. We definitely doing
Them
that.
LA Rams 1-0. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas is 1-1 right now. They lost today.
What's going on with them Giants?
We good. Monday we gonna win. O'Delly playing. O'Delly playing. Fuck Netflix. I don't really care for that at all. Let me tell you how over Netflix everybody is. They include that shit in your cable package now. You could call Optimum, Files, everybody. You call them today and buy a new package, they'll give you Netflix, nigga,
I watch Netflix daily.
for a year. No, I like Netflix.
I watch Netflix daily.
I like Netflix.
I'll give you
I'm just saying it's not.
I'll give you a rundown of the shows that you need to watch.
I believe it.
That Ozark.
And they got new ones on there. Ozark. Well, I just finished watching all my shows, so I could definitely let something else in. Ballers is done. Insecure is done.
Whack.
You don't like Ballers?
Ballers whack.
I guess.
But I don't know. This fall is a lot going on. But between 2K football, ladies wearing them leggings,
them jeggings,
what's
with them tennis.
What's it gonna be? What's the most important thing for the fall?
You crazy? Football? Nobody care about them jeggings.
Listen, make sure you go follow the Male Intuition on
The
IG.
Male Intuition.
You know what I'm saying? At TheMaleIN2 Ition.
You can find me at _Dalford, DALFAF. Damn, I don't know my own name. DA_DALFORD_. And you can also find me on that Snap, Dajon, DAJON.
You can find me on the gram as
When did I
well.
make Twitter?
_quality. That's
2005?
KWALITY.
We really appreciate y'all coming out. And we hope you enjoyed the first episode of the 3rd season of The Male Intuition.
$1 million pose with these $1 million flows. I ain't thinking about a deal, ain't $1 million no. Back up on my face, I got $1 million glow. Sell your soul for some clothes, now you reaping what you sow. I been kicking ass, I got $1 million toe. I be quarterbacking deals, that's $1 million pro. Keep your greasy weave off my couch, that's a no. The rugged alpaca, that's $1 million throw. Pillow on the floor, disobeyed it, you can go. King D, MSG, that's $1 million show.